What's poppin', Slick Block? It's your boy. D.W.G Gaming, I'm back. Yep, back. With some more uh, Hogwarts Legacy. Last time we were playing, we did the third and final group.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Side quest? Hmm? Wow, really? Really?
Reparo. Accio.
The crazy part is, I don't even know what those are called. I don't. What challenge was that? How did I unlock it? What does that symbol even look like? How do... You know it's not these. It's a broom racing event. Put that there. Then we're gonna go get this. Then make our way here. Landing platforms. Two more. Three more. Fuck. Alright. Hmm.
These rocks have seen better days. Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. That wasn't so difficult.
Okay.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Okay, my broom's ready. Let's go. Draco. Okay. Three of five.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Flipendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
That solves that.
Bombarda. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Touches. Okay, let's put two more astronomy tables.
Knowing the meat he's likely studied here.
Oh, Scorpius, yes. One more. Is it? Where is it?
Expelliarmus. Arresto Milano. Dependo. You only have run.
Well, I drink another one. I didn't even do that.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Let me see.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh, hello, Hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
That's right, that's right. Gotta get the fuck out of Hogsmeade.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'll understand.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost
Centaurs are known for being wise.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What is it already?
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Lucky for us, a hard-headed, rash young leader.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me
Golden
before I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
They
I don't
killed another one.
understand.
I've
So the
killed many.
moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with
Pokemon?
snitches? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone coming?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
Yes,
I don't
trust
know,
him. They know
but
things.
I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Well, now I guess I was expecting a bit more. The surprise. A surprise meaning for blackmail. Alright, that's what I'm gonna name this episode. A surprise meaning for blackmail. No, but I'm tired to believe him. Because he's a centaur and all.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Ha, caught you slipping.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
No. I just assume this is the closest.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
You got your friend killed. And then you're just sitting here fretting about it.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Does this note confirm
Are you sure
kidnapping?
the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
That's what I
Thank
needed.
you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I'm already in danger, madam. In fact, you talk to me, Miss Robe, or whatever. We do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We will give you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by weekends? Best to keep this between us, if you understand.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, We've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Just dive into a river in the middle of fucking winter.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You were wise not to speak out.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Hello, Homo. I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be honest. She said she I'll find her there.
Oh, I'm looking at the fruit plant. Am I? Alright, sir. I gotta go cause a racket.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's
Revelio.
coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I ain't too concerned. Natty's a strong girl. She's a Gryffindor girl.
Revelio! I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. What? It's been
Paternicus Totalis. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
It all works out. See what I'm saying? It all works out in the end. Ah, this is the pink parchment.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
I'm just gonna give it back to him. Yep, there ain't no point in destroying it if I can just give it back to the cave. Huh?
Looking for my bonnet. My other scarf, so I don't know what's that. I need what's this? On the back of tea. But I actually prefer my other bonnet and scarf.
Did you check your feet?
No.
Revelio.
Oh, I guess I might have stuck it in there when I was digging and looking for something. Well.
Some gold somewhere. There it is. Yeah, this is what you do when one of your friends gets kidnapped.
Revelio.
But make sure you rob the place she was taken to. Slowly making your way down to wherever location she's at. Killing everybody along the way. Where you going?
Girls be nothing but trouble.
Revelio.
Take everything that was nailed down. Or not nailed down. Yes. That's what you do. And once again, you sneak back into the shadows.
Revelio. Oi.
I'm gonna run out of invisibility potion. Yes, I
We
am.
should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us.
Tell us.
Okay. Alright.
Revelio.
Ooh. Oh, it's a legal potion. I don't need that shit.
Revelio.
Okay. Well, now I need something over here. Did I get everything that wasn't nailed down? This is what Natty would want me to do. She'd want me to rob them blind.
Revelio.
Yep. Alrighty.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would find us. I had left my wand for you. Speak to
Hello,
Mr. Ray.
Homura.
He will tell you what to
Yusuko. Oh, her husband. The banker's husband. They put him in the same location. That's stupid. I have to say though, at least I'm with Slytherin niggas. This table matches the exact one in my office.
Revelio.
Always remember, if you're going to kidnap people, keep them in separate locations. Don't put them all in one spot. I even got these couches. Mine are green though, because I'm a real Slytherin nigga. Hey yo.
Mr. Rabe. Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife.
Are you black?
How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am
You married a
alright.
black man?
Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Yep. Oh, the color light. Let me look at you. No, he's definitely a nigga. Yep. Yep, that's a black man. Props to her. She married a
Thank you,
black man.
Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both,
Short black
but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Wait a minute. He was black?
Be prepared for
She
a
was
fight.
black.
These Ashwinders must pay.
They only kidnapped black people. What year was this again? 1875? I don't know how I feel about this.
Revelio.
And they want to capture me, but you know what? I made myself black.
Revelio.
We got some electric blue, which is more like Ravenclaw. So yeah, that's what I would say. I would say this gang is made up of Ravenclaw and Slytherin niggas. Which makes sense. How's she out here? We just got out.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, now I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
I'm gonna be honest. Right? You ain't been doing much. And this whole thing is like asinine to me to begin with. Because like I'm one of the most wanted people by this whole organization. Please let the cops handle it, you say, as they send droves, literally hundreds of thousands of people to my door every single day. You're a student. Focus on your studies. But literally every time I walk outside the school, I get attacked and assaulted. The government has this under control. You say, as I have single-handedly destroyed more of their encampments and found more information on them than you have literally staying next door. You literally stay next door to this nigga. This is your backyard. How the hell could you not find this cellar? How was someone missing for a whole month? And I found them before you did. Your incompetence really leaves a lot wanting.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
And you see, the truth of the matter is because my character doesn't want to say shit. Because I would honestly, me, in this situation, be like, yeah, I would totally love to just leave this in your hand. If it wasn't for the fact that these people want to capture me alive, torture me for information that only I have. I would, but I can't.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Ah, here you go.
Mr. Filbert, I have your book.
But how did you... Oh, thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me.
I'm glad.
I'm glad to have been of help.
Oh, my. I cannot believe I have this bit of my dearest Dulcibella back. Thank you, my young friend. Thank you.
Alright, well, what is here? I gave the book back, I didn't get no money. I got told off by the cops for taking care of one of my problems. You know, it's an average day. It's an average day for me. Please let the ministry handle this. Well, the ministry is moving slow. You're not helping me. My life is in danger. And I'd much rather just kill them all before they get to, before they can kill me. And I feel like that's the right mindset I should have. Let me just go back and check. Combat. Yeah, I have killed at least, let's see, 100. What was this, like 50, 25? No. 170. So 170, 210, 240. I've killed at least 240 dark wizards. 90, and at least 190 goblins. Alright. I've killed at least 200 and, what was it, 40? 210. Yes. I've killed at least 140 Ashwinders. Like, it's it's not looking good. After taking down 16, at least 16 of their generals. Alright, I'm gonna end it here, Slick Block. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like and comment. Subscribe to join Slick Block. And deuces, SBM. What quest do we got? D.W.G is out. Peace.